Hey y'all, welcome to Healing with Mahogany Goddess. We're here at Narc Therapy, and I am doing a book review on My Family Can Kiss My Ass by spiritual whistleblower Chanel Jasmine. And this book is just amazing. Everything that we need to know about narcissism and families, relationships. Get this fucking book. Like, I cannot put it down. I'm the type of person that loves to paraphrase and highlight and take notes and insert it into my literature. But with this, I was highlighting entire pages because this is stuff that we are unaware of with these people, and we get these stories so often in tarot, and we need to know the genetics behind these types of personality disorders. So I'm more than likely will be covering this in more than one video. More than likely the whole I'll be doing my homework all weekend because it just came yesterday, y'all. And when I tell you entire pages, like, this is when I had to reach out to the author and just say, yo, can I please do a review on your book? Because this is amazing and they need to hear this shit, right? So, let's just start off first of all with what a narcissist is, because like she said, we throw this word around so much that we don't take it seriously, or we're like, oh, that word again. And it really doesn't allow you to break down what a narcissist is and how you get entangled in these situations. So let's just start with what a narcissist is and what narcissistic personality disorder is. So it's a genetic and environmental disorder that is taught by an abusive individual, whether it's a parent, a loved one, a sibling, growing up in a toxic environment, okay? But the child grows up to be an adult with an emotional void due to the abuse he or she was exposed to in their childhood. Instead of taking steps to correct the toxic behavior that he or she was taught in their childhood, they proceed into life and repeat the abuse that they suffer. They will use those same abuse tactics towards their friends, families, and romantic partners. They basically repeat the abuse cycle that was taught to them in their adolescent years. So a narcissist is basically a person that lacks empathy, remorse, and accountability for their mistakes. This is somebody that's detached from reality, and they basically create their own reality with the help of people who are in nearby proximity. Okay, so these are his toxic enablers. A narcissist is a highly manipulative, insecure, competitive, jealous, envious, greedy, destructive, backstabbing demon. Okay, narcissists are energy vampires, and they are always on a constant quest to latch on to people that they secretly admire. Now get this. They latch on to people they secretly admire, yet they seek to destroy the very same people due to their own jealousy. Okay? So they have no purpose nor identity. So they steal that and copy that from people around them, from other people. Okay? All of their friendships and relationships are transactional. They have to be getting something out of this connection. They have to be benefiting from you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? They manage to reel people in with forced charm and wittiness. They are charismatic and talented in every way. People are drawn to them like a moth to a flame. They're popular. They're likable. They're attractive. Okay, they may even dress nice, drive nice cars. Okay, but get this: narcissists love to prey on empaths with codependency issues, and that are driven by money. So they specifically pick empaths, whether you online flossing your money, or you are the type of person that is like saying, "Hey, fuck you, pay me, I need money," and that's the only way we're gonna deal. You would think that would discourage anybody from coming towards you because they know they gotta pay like they weigh. No, that's part of the narcissist strategy. They seek women and men like this. They need fuel to sustain this lifestyle. This energy source, which is an emotional reaction, the fuel that they need to keep going, is called narcissistic supply. So if you cannot be used in any capacity by the narc, whether it's your money, your time, your resources, sex, or being at their beck and call, you will be discarded like trash. The narcissist can only survive if they have a group of toxic enablers supporting their abuse. That's how they intimidate you. The narcissist is also a pathological liar, a troublemaker, and they're just a demon-possessed thief of joy. No bullshit, okay? They love drama and destroy anyone who seeks to live a peaceful life. In the end, they lose many friendships and lovers because they refuse to address their sadistic, egregious behavior. Their bad karma follows them like a dark cloud looming over their pathetic life. Okay, and they constantly make poor choices because they fail to change their devious and deplorable behavior. They don't want to change. Okay, but they reel you in by telling you about all the bad shit that's in their life. Okay, so you feel sorry for them. They have absolutely no remorse or empathy for the way that they hurt others. Okay, and there are 5 stages. We talked about these 5 stages in which they love bomb you, devaluate you, and discard you. There are several others. They even use children as pawns. They turn their own children into victims. The love bombing phase is when the narcissist treats you like you are a priority. In this time, you are made to feel special and loved. And the predator moves fast. They take you on dates. They wine and dine you. They pop in the question within the first 6 months because they want to sweep you off your feet. They flood you with compliments by unnecessary gifts to show you affection. And this whirlwind romanticizing that they are trying to destabilize you. Okay? He can't do that until you drop your guard. He needs access to your heart. Okay? So this is also carried out in relationships and friendships and at the workplace. So when a narcissist feels that you have lowered your guard low enough so that they can start to dismantle your self-esteem. So it's during this time that the underhanded insults begin, like through your timeline, or just friends and family subliminally doing it. You will be gossiped about. You will be laughed at. You'll be mocked and triangulated. Okay, you will feel as if you are in a competition that you did not ask to be in. The narcissist is slowly, but methodically chipping away at your soul, molding you into a perfect doormat. Okay, you are trained like a puppy and rewarded with crumbs. Those crumbs are bits of attention that the narcissist deliberately deprives from you when you are disobeying them. Okay, they dish out the silent treatment and they start to make you feel like you're boring them. Okay, so another tactic that they use that we also frequent in tarot is gaslighting. It's a nasty manipulation tactic that causes a person to doubt their intuition and reality. The narcissist will constantly poke and provoke you to an emotional outburst using lies, stonewalling, strategic deflection, and dismissal of whatever problem you bring to them. You will be invalidated and mocked if you dare hold the narcissist accountable or call them out for their bad behavior. You will be punished indefinitely. Okay, and then they have the discard phase, and this is the most brutal of the entire process because the narcissist does not give a shit about how much pain they're causing you. They enjoy the suffering and have put together a nasty smear campaign riddled with lies, rumors, and excessive put-downs because they want you to beg and plead for him to go back to that nice guy that he was pretending to be in the love bombing phase. You're going to learn that it was only a representation of his false self. His representative, the person you fell in love with at the very beginning, never existed. You are discarded like trash while the narcissist flaunts his new favorite person in your face. He will assemble a group of friends and family to help him spread this smear campaign. Once he feels he's broken you, he will leave you alone and return at a later date to restart the entire abuse cycle all over again. Okay, so this is how we are getting manipulated daily. We see these stories all day in tarot about these karmics doing black magic, about people trying to bring us down. It's all part of the process of gaslighting and trying to get you to doubt yourself, your self-worth, your self-esteem. They will be biting off of you, jealous off of you, mimicking you in every way. The way you look, talk, dress, have they minions doing the same thing just to trigger you because they want you to react. But a bitch like me, I know how to transmute energy. I know when you say shit that you want to piss me off, that you want to siphon my energy, that anger that you triggering me so they can make you feel powerful. But no, bitch, I'm going to be just as calm. And I'm just going to reflect it back to your own energy. So when you see me calm, it's going to piss you the fuck off even more. And I get to transform that energy and channel it to what the fuck I want to manifest. Thank you very much. We have covert and overt narcissists. So we're going to get more in this book. Get this book. We're going to start a book club. She got another one coming out. Get this fucking book, okay? It's not just specific to family. I know the title got a lot of people attention, tongues wagging and shit like that. This is not about my immediate family, okay? It's, so that has nothing to do with this conversation at all, but there are some true gems in here that I do plan on touching on, okay? So anyway, let's talk about the covert narcissist versus the overt. The covert they are the trickiest of them all because they know how to come off extremely empathetic. Like, they know where you're coming from. This is the type of person that will get a rumor started about you and then come and tell you what that rumor was and say, I heard this about you. You know, and come on now. They can be gentle but very unresponsive and detached, okay? They also have a bit of hiding amongst the church congregation every Sunday. They are the main churchgoers who abuse their loved ones Monday through Saturday and repent on Sunday just to repeat the abusive cycle all over again. Coverts are silent but deadly. They can usually get away with abuse and make it look effortless. Then we have the overt narcissists, which are outspoken. Their outlandishness brings them narcissistic supply and attention in various ways. These are the type of narcissists that deliberately cause a scene to get attention. We see a lot of the karmics doing that, right? And their bold, in-your-face approach is what entices them to elicit an emotional reaction out of you. Immoral, loud, incredibly arrogant, boisterous, and delusional. Okay? They incite fistfights and arguments, but they are usually the weakest one in the room. We already know this, right? They don't mind letting people know that they are attention whores because they don't care. They also are very destructive and physically abusive towards people and animals. So, how do you identify these behaviors? Okay? When you become an adult, people will try to use money or gifts to control you. And a huge misconception is that people have a hard time grasping is the financial support that comes in the form of love. So let's get on to financial abuse, which is an abuse tactic. Okay, it's used by narcissists to exert control over their victims. Okay, male, female, whoever. Although money is a huge factor in providing their bare necessities that you need, they use it to control you financially because they don't know how to love you properly. Okay, so this is, oh my God, this book is just amazing. And it also just talks about, before I let you guys go, because I'm going to be back tonight with some more updates, but I literally just received the book like 24 hours ago, and I was like, oh my God, did I just highlight a whole fucking page? So anyway, just know this, when you see this in your timeline, karmics gossiping about you doing black magic, it was all orchestrated by the narc. They want you to think that, you know, have drama with this karmic. Karmic's a punk bitch too, but let me just tell you what triangulation is. Okay, triangulation is the narcissist's most used manipulation tactic where they will pit you against a third party in a calculated way. The third party can be one person or a group. They proceed to turn the third party against you while turning you against them. Okay, whether it's a friendship, relationship, kinship, or a total stranger, the narcissist will have everyone fighting against each other while they sit back and enjoy their popcorn. It doesn't matter if you are aware of the third party or not. The narcissist has set you up in a very dangerous situation that could potentially land someone in jail, hospital, or worse. The whole point of triangulation is to create a volatile atmosphere where everyone is fighting over the narcissist. They like this fucking attention. They have mastered the art of playing puppet master to multiple parties by staging a fight and sitting back to enjoy the show. This attention brings them an enormous amount of narcissistic supply. Triangulation also allows the narcissist to feel in control of everyone involved in the altercation. It is a powerful move used to dominate and manipulate everyone's emotions for the sake of their own personal gain, to stroke their overinflated ego. So they will intentionally try to get you jealous. Okay, and then they'll befriend family members, and that is the whole point. So that's like to gang stalk you. Your family will gang stalk you with them too. It's a collaborative effort by a group of miserable people to stalk you via means of social media, phone calls, texts, and even popping up in person or driving past your house. Okay, your family members will recruit, your toxic narcissist will recruit family members to monitor you and pass messages back and forth to break no contact. Okay, so you have to be very strategic in keeping your business to yourself no matter what. You have to cut off whoever you need to cut off, okay? So, I'll be coming back later. Like I said, it's been 24 hours since I've had this book, and I'm coming back with some more tea because when I tell you she talks about everything in this fucking book, she talks about everything in this fucking book. From the way, people try to get you to stay in a relationship. Toxic family members will try to get you to attend church every Sunday to mask dysfunction. The sermons never applied at home. All the spirituality and religion is a fake tool to hide the low moral compass of the family's brokenness. It's all a facade. Okay? So, they will belittle a single woman for not being locked down in a committed relationship. And they want her to measure and validate herself in comparison to other women through the lens of a toxic marriage. Okay? Toxic family members will make themselves feel superior to other women who are single because they felt justified in taunting the longevity of a miserable marriage. Okay, so there's a lot of toxic codependency that you experience as a child that leads to you accepting this behavior in adulthood. So, class is in session. I've always read books, but this one just touched sizzled in my spirit. And I got more coming. This book is amazing. So, y'all check this book out. Leave it in the comments if you've already read it. We're going to be talking about the black sheep, the scapegoats, just everything. And so we can start to break this toxic cycle. These people are not smart. They are just using mind fuckery to keep you in your feelings so you can focus on their bullshit instead of handling your goals. Okay? To keep you ensnared in their bullshit. Misery loves company. Okay? Get the book. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Till next time. Peace.